Let's talk about what's coming on next, where Uber is going to allow you to record trips. So you're going to be able to get audio recording on your trips,
Yeah.
which is good or bad. I mean, it depends on what you think.
Yeah.
Um,
It's from my app, as you guys can see. Hi, Sergio. This showed up a couple of days ago on my app. Look, we posted this on our community page and put it on fire. We're doing actually posting a lot of good things on the community page. So you guys please go check it on the channel. We put this up. Look, it was actually a mixed bag, Chris. I thought a lot of people would say, oh, it's invasion of my privacy. A lot of people said Uber is already listening, so what's the big deal? I'm going like, for all the people who say stuff like this, I go prove it, right? Because I'm like, okay, whatever. I
well,
mean, if you're worried about Uber
technically
listening,
they are.
Google has been listening to you, Facebook has been listening to you and watching you for the last, God knows, a decade and a half anyway. So I'm like, okay. I think I like this. Look, I spoke to Sachin about 8 months ago about this, right? And they were going to release it to a lot of different cities. This has been in the app in certain cities already, and this just showed up in LA, where I'm at in California. And I like this. I mean, look, I have a dash cam, so I honestly don't give a shit. I'm going to opt out of it. But if you don't have a dash cam, which is stupid, you got to have a dash cam. This I think works, and it's going to be encrypted, and it's only going to, Uber is not listening according to what Uber is saying. You guys can believe it or not. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me. And you can, if something is going sideways, it's a good tool to have in your car if you don't have a dash cam. And I think a lot of people actually liked it, and then some people said, "Hell no, I'm not going to do it." I'm like, okay, it was like a it was it was a 50-50 kind of a crowd. What do you think? Will you let this go if you have it in your app?
There's a couple of things, and I'm going to go on both sides on this. I like it for the fact that if there's an issue or anything like that, it's already going to be in their system. So if there's a
Yeah,
problem, they can pull it up and they can
yeah,
see exactly what happened. So it's not a he said, she said type of thing. It's not one of those things where they're going to be, trying to see what's going on for the rider, for the driver. It's going to be there. So that's a good thing right there. With that being said, I do err on the side of caution. We all know how Uber likes to kind of use its tentacles when it comes to Android and what
yeah,
goes on
yeah,
there.
yeah,
So the question is, if you give it microphone permissions, can it access it at any point? That is something that I would not want. I
yeah,
would only want it recording during the time. Now, iPhones, what's nice about iPhone is you got the little, there's a little thing in the top. It'll either be green or orange, depending on if it's video or audio. So at least it'll let you know if there's an app that's using your microphone or your camera. So at least that's good. But yeah, I think the biggest thing is it needs to only be during those particular times, not something where they can just get in, record your audio of what you're talking about. So if like you're talking
well,
to your wife about something and then
yeah,
all of a sudden you start getting an ad on Facebook, you're like, are they listening to me? Well, it's possible, but there also so much data that's collected and pinpointed on people that they can know people better than people know themselves.
yeah.
So that's the fine line when it comes to technology and stuff.
No, I get it,
So
but I
I
think
err on the side of caution when it's allowed. I
yeah,
think it should only be allowed during that time. As long as it's only allowed during that time, I don't have a problem with it. I think it's just another safety tool. I think it's good in terms if there's an issue, if there's a problem, they can pull up that audio file and they can
yeah,
actually see exactly what's going on. Same
and
thing if you're deactivated for a
yeah,
particular ride, they can
yeah,
use that particular information. If you have to take them to arbitration, if you have any of that, guess what? They have it right there. You can pull it for discovery or something. You can take
yeah.
your own because you should have a
Well,
dash camera. If you're watching
yeah.
us, you need one. So yeah, you can definitely compare. So
Yeah. Well, the other thing is everything you do record, right, is encrypted, and the passenger is going to be notified that you're recording. This cuts both
yep,
ways. I just put a
I
comment.
don't think that's a problem. I mean,
No, no, not
I
at all.
would.
Not at all. And actually, this cuts both ways. And the
Yep.
passengers have this in their app as well. They can record the conversations themselves. And the second they push the record button, the driver is going to get a notification that the passenger is recording. So it's a two-way highway. It's not like the passenger, quietly sits in the back seat and they're going to record you without you knowing. So the transparency is there. The files are encrypted, and if and only if, when you give permission to Uber, the file will be downloaded if you thought a trip was bad or whatever not. Look, I think it's a good thing for people who do not have dash cams. Which one comes for me first? Dash cam. There's no question about it, right? So, and here you go. We recommend
No, you
Display Ride
definitely.
every show we do, and $20 well spent.
Yep. And use 20 or RSG 20 for 20% off. So instead of $25 a month, it's 20. That includes a lot. You're getting the dash camera in that. You're getting the data. So because it's live upload, so it goes right to the cloud. So yeah, this is something where it's paying for the data. It basically gets its own phone number. Clearly, you're not going to be calling it or anything like that, but it gets its own phone number to transfer the file over LTE. So it takes care of that data. It also has the cloud backup storage. So it gets all of that when it comes to the $20 a month. Plus, you're getting all the benefits of the dash cameras. So audio, video, everything when it comes down to it. So it's definitely a great tool to have when it comes to it, especially if, you have that worry that somebody's just going to grab the dash camera. Well, it's not going to matter at that point because it's already up in the cloud. So they're able to get that data accessed. So it's real good to have there.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.